Welcome back to another episode. We are back for the post WrestleMania Monday night after WrestleMania wrap up and discussing everything that happened at WrestleMania 40, which is being deemed the greatest WrestleMania of all times and the start of a new era. So, as very evident by all the matches last night, or Saturday and Sunday night. First off,
Paul Levesque era.
How we doing? More so Lane.
Good.
He had a hard time today. Got his first troll comment.
Hey, I just wanna let the viewers know I'm listening. I went out, I did a walk today. Got out, went for a little walk. Touched grass. It was good. It was good. Hopefully I'm framed a little better now.
No more extreme close-ups. We're good. Gotta love it.
So yeah, that's good. It's been a good day. It's been good. Got some fresh air.
I woke up, hated my life, went outside.
I'm telling you, when you guys sent me that text, I doubled over on the couch. So I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I read it. I was like, oh, that's nice.
I was like, it's obviously about me, right? Like, I'm the fat one here. It's got to be about me.
The problem is, like, last week you both were really close to your cameras, but it didn't help that I used Opus to generate all the clips that were made, so I didn't do it myself. I had an AI program do it. But anyways, it zoomed in on all of us, so it'd be to the point where like only half of each eye for Roggle was showing up. For you, it was just your head and like straight down to your nipples, and then for me, it was kind of just inside the eyes. I was like, wow. So I had to go in and tweak a bunch of it, but yeah, I got to the point where I was like, I can't go out any further than this. So we're all going to look like we're face hugging our cameras.
I took their advice. I appreciated their feedback. I'm glad they're watching. I appreciate the support. I went out there and I got a little walk in today. It was good.
The walkie.
Got a little walkie in. It was good.
Highlight of my morning, and that's says something, seeing as I had a really good morning with my live stream. So that
Right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Good morning all around. I like it.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, nobody cares about if he had one. Just look at him. Anyways, carry on. White screen. All right, let's pull up the WrestleMania cards, because I'm gonna be honest, I have forgotten a couple of the matches.
You walk over.
It was a good WrestleMania.
It was a good WrestleMania. Very good.
Morning Andre Battle Royal again, or just forego it.
No, because it doesn't matter.
Bronson Reed wins.
Bronson Reed. Woo! We were all wrong.
Yep.
Ricochet did not win. Bronson Reed. Woo woo. Okay, that's done. WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
I heard him.
They're fucking yelling.
Yeah, the Andre Giant Royal Rumble is happening right now in your living room.
Like hearing that, get over here and love me.
I don't know what they're saying. I just hear my wife.
Hug me, Papa. Hug me. Get out of here.
Oh my God. All right, so let's pull this. Why am I only seeing match night 2? All right, so what was your final highlight moment, or sorry, favorite match of night 1 and night 2 and overall type thing?
All right, so night 1 actually surprised me. I picked Rhea and Becky for what I thought was going to be match of the night. It obviously was not. It was a good match, don't get me wrong, but I think that 6-pack ladder match, I think it took it, in my opinion. That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
That was honestly a shocker.
Yeah. I would have given it to the tag team match at the end, But it got to a point where I was like, will you guys just let this damn thing end? Like, I felt like they drug it out for so long that I just kind of was like, all right, we get it. The Rock's going to fire you if you keep counting, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, I'm over this now. So the 6-pack tag match, man, I was pretty impressed with that.
There's definitely a lot of
And Truth,
good spots.
I mean, come on, R-Truth, baby, come on.
Okay, so let's be real. R-Truth is probably the only reason there was match of the night.
He should be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
He is a national treasure, and everything about him is just perfect.
What about you? What was your night one match?
I mean,
say it. I'm gonna hate
there's
you.
No, it wasn't Sammy and Gunther like I picked. Not a bad match because I did enjoy it. But...
Hold on. Rewind. Who was right?
For the win. I never got the text message. I was waiting on it. But,
No.
I want to save it for the
text
podcast.
Message on though. We saved. He sent us something. I can't remember which one. We got it about something though.
I don't know what it was.
I don't remember.
I think it was Jay and Jimmy, wasn't it, or something?
Might have been.
Maybe that was a shit match.
That was a letdown. For sure on that one.
I don't know.
Well, I can't remember night
Okay.
one.
So match.
I keep looking
night,
at
Night one was good.
Here we go. Night one
I'm not saying one.
consisted of Becky versus Rhea, Gunther versus Sami Zayn, Jay versus Jimmy, 6-pack tag team ladder match, Bianca, Naomi, and Jade versus Damage Control, Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Santos Escobar and Dominic, and then The Rock and Roman versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins.
Roggel's favorite match is going to be Rey Mysterio just because Jason Kelsey showed up.
It was funny to see it. But no, I mean, out of all of it, has to be the ladder match of being the best one. I agree with Lane. There's no way around it. It was.
That's
The
pretty much
women's tag team
surprising.
match.
It surprised me. It was good.
Yeah, the women's triple, the six women tag match was boring.
It could have been good. It's just so short. It was
Yeah.
the opposite of the main event. They
Mhm.
they could have let that one go a little bit longer and took a few
Yeah.
minutes off the main event. And
Yeah.
well, just like on night 2, the Roman and Cody match felt drug out, and to the point where it was a lot of let's stand here and just look at each other.
yeah,
And it was like just tedious. That didn't need to happen. I get they were feeding off the emotion of the crowd and letting the crowd react, but there was literally several points from like, okay, we hear the crowd. Can you touch him? Can you do something?
yeah.
Please. But I do agree with you guys. 6-pack definitely took night one. Kind of salty that Austin Theory and Grayson Waller got the titles, but looking back, it makes sense with what's going on and with how it's being shaped up to go. It just kind of fits. Like for SmackDown, that's kind of the best situation you have is to let them run it. But I mean, it was a good one altogether. I just hope those tag titles get redesigned. I'm done with the red and blue belts.
I'm glad
It'd
they
be
split
nice.
them up, though. I'm glad they split them up.
Well, yeah, it's about time. We've only been asking it for a long time, or to at least truly unify it with one belt.
Yeah.
But
I know you've been talking about that for a very long time.
yeah, as long as I've been talking about my hatred for Charlotte, yes.
You've made it very clear you hated those two titles.
It's division sucks, and the red and blue belt. Why?
Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, but they look ugly. They look like a joke. I mean, they are, but they look like a joke.
I don't know, the division's definitely gotten better. But when those belts were first there, like when Jay and Jimmy were holding that division was rough. It's definitely gotten better. there's some good up and coming young talent with like the Creed brothers, and the Creed brothers are gonna have those titles eventually. Those guys are amazing.
They should have been in the 6-pack challenge.
Yeah. Roggel's favorite, Pretty Deadly. They'll have the belts probably at some point.
Watch out.
Yes, boy.
Oh God, no.
Watch out, they will.
I'll stop watching SmackDown. Unless you're like, what happened? So, other than that, what would you say is your match of the night for night 2? Sorry, let me read the matches out for Rogel. We have Cody versus Roman for the Undisputed Champion. We have Seth versus Drew for the World Heavyweight. Io Sky versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. LA Knight for AJ versus AJ Styles. And Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. Which, wasn't Bobby Lashley's faction supposed to be called the Pride?
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like they don't know what the hell they're calling themselves anymore.
No, they had they were wearing T-shirts on the Friday before SmackDown or WrestleMania where it said Pride.
Yeah. You can just either way, you can just throw that match out. That's definitely not in the argument. How are you gonna book something as a Philadelphia street fight, and I don't even think you left around the ring? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was nothing. So it was kind of cool seeing Bubba Ray come out and be a special guest referee. I mean, that was a cool little throwback for Philadelphia and ECW. But other than that,
guess I won't choose that as my favorite then. Damn.
I would quit this call.
We're done.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley and Street Profits.
All right, see ya.
I mean, the only solid part of that match was Montez Ford, as always. I mean,
he's entertaining.
Can't do anything wrong. So,
yeah. What?
Say something, Rongo.
Say
something.
Don't be a bitch now. Say something
anymore. I'm not sold on him anymore. Just
you want the smoke?
The smoke, yeah.
I'll give you the smoke.
He's just become really stagnant. I wanted to do something, but he's just been stagnant. But where he's at and why. And they can be another dominant tag team if they let them, but I don't know what they're doing with them. They were for a long time, but I agree.
They should be. I agree. They should be.
Match of the night. I honestly don't have one that really pops out. It's like the most amazing match of the night. Yes, the main event was great, but I don't think it was match of the night.
Then why'd you pick it?
I don't know. I thought it would be, but it wasn't.
It's too overbooked. I liked it. Don't get me wrong, man. It was nostalgia central, but
they would have had a bigger pop. Stone Cold would have came out, but I got goosebumps when Taker's music hit though. It was
my wife
not expecting that.
Getting tired of me saying glass break, glass break, glass break. I was like, come on, glass break, and it just I was waiting for that. Yeah, the bell toll was nice though. I did. It was good seeing Taker back in the ring.
I think maybe the whole segment of Drew and Seth and then Priest catching in may have done it for me. I guess I don't know. That's probably the one that I would take over the rest of them.
That was definitely a shock and awe moment because, like, one, we weren't expecting Damien to have a successful cash in.
Yeah.
And then the fact that they are doubling down so hard on the Punk and McIntyre storyline, allowing Punk to screw McIntyre out of his WrestleMania moment when he's over there tweeting during the match, and then at the end of the match he decides to puff up to CM Punk and get salty that somebody screwed him over again instead of owning it. But it's good story work. It's a great storyline coming up, so it's nice and refreshing to actually see these things play all the way through versus just CM Punk and Drew are fighting. They have a feud. But don't worry about it. We'll address it in 6 to 8 months.
I never thought I would say I'd be excited to see a CM Punk storyline and where it's going, but this is pretty entertaining so far.
I like it.
I'm buying in on it, man. I'm excited for it.
I think it was EO versus Bailey. I sent you that. Sent that message. The one where it's like, is it just me or does it seem like it's easier to spot hesitation for the women's division than the men's?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
There was definitely moments in that match, specifically EO, that it looked a little rough to me. Where I'm like, oh, she was supposed to move, she was supposed to react here, and you see EO kind of slowly doing it, or maybe not going full grasp for the hold. But I think Roman and Cody take the match of the night, just nostalgic purpose, and it was a decent match overall, and Cody got his win. So I was happy to be wrong on that one.
Yeah, that was a good one to be wrong on. Thank God. I don't have to punch anybody in their bad heart now or nothing. Like, it's so good. Like,
you got lucky this time, Triple H.
You got lucky. Hey. I did go for a walk today, so
I'm coming for you.
I like the Drew and Seth match, but I do think the triple threat match actually was more entertaining than I thought it was going to be too. The Logan Paul, Randy Orton KO one was good. It was good. Dude, say what you want about Logan Paul, but the dude can entertain, man. That frog splash was.
He has the same aura, wherever you want to call it, as like the Miz. He makes you want to hate him so much, but at the same time, he's a hell of a fucking wrestler and performer, and he understands the business, and he can put on a show. And if he needs you to hate him, well, by God, he's gonna make you hate him.
Randy barked. Anybody else catch that? Randy barked. Like,
yeah,
that alone was amazing for me.
Yeah, I will say that match was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be by any means. But the only match that, like, for me, that was a huge disappointment was LA Knight and AJ Styles, to the point I literally did not truly pay attention to it because it was just too boring, and it came off as like this should be a Friday Night SmackDown match. This should not be a pay-per-view match. This was a waste of a spot. We could, I don't know, did the women's tag team titles. Let them pull double duty. But Kairi Sane's are getting shit on right now by Mark Henry. So, for disrespecting the business. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I saw he was upset about that. I didn't see why. Like what she did.
So the gist of it is, like, when you get ready to enter the ring, you should wipe your boots off to pay respect. But at the same time, she was horsing around during other people's entrances. She was refusing to leave the ring when the trio came in of Jade, Naomi, and Bianca. Her and Asuka kind of hung in the ring, even though Dakota left. And then Asuka saw Dakota leave, and she goes, oh, and she leaves. And you still see Kairi Sane kind of just there dancing, doing her stupid shit. And then finally the ref had to come over and be like, you need to move. And even then she was still taunting afterwards. So Mark Henry's kind of blowing her up for it, and it looks like Bully Ray Bubba is backing it up too.
Weird. Of like the way they were acting during everything. They
They're
were just
weird.
Like everything about it was odd.
That's just a weird group.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping that division gets a breath of fresh air in it too, since there's no NXT women's tag. It's just that it's all unified now, right?
I don't think there.
I want to say because didn't Rousey and Baszler beat? Was it Chance and?
Yeah. The Pixie Twins or whatever they're called.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Party. Yeah, I don't know.
You have to give me a second. Yeah.
I could look it up. I don't care how to look that one up.
I enjoyed seeing Roxanne Perez come up to Raw for a little bit.
Yeah.
After winning the NXT belt. Hopefully they. Women's division looks good. There's some good names coming up.
It's going to be it's going to be good. They are so freaking loud. It's going to be good because you have Paul Triple H actually running the whole bloody show now, and he actually cares about the divisions, and he cares about the women's division specifically. And it looks like we have Stephanie McMahon back. And even like Triple H acknowledged that she's home, she's back.
That's big. That was big.
So,
I like seeing her.
There's
That
so
was
many
big.
people that are like, why is she saying she's back? She never left. But like people totally forgot that she resigned.
Yeah,
Twice.
Like
she
she's
walked
like,
away.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I walked away.
She
But everybody
wanted
in the comments
nothing
like,
to do with her dad.
she's not
Nope.
even like she's CEO. And I'm like, she's
Nope.
not CEO.
She
That's
forfeited
Ollie,
everything.
or whatever his name is. Yeah.
She forfeited everything right now. I think she
did
is a
not want to be
board
there.
now. She on the
She
board
may be
of
board, but she
TKO.
was- I looked it up. She doesn't have a title, but I don't know if I didn't do any hard googling. I just looked for like the bigger higher up CEO down, but I didn't see anything there.
Hard Googling. I like that. Put that in the back pocket. Hard Googling.
She decided to quit after her father faced allegations in a lawsuit brought forth by former employees. Well, that doesn't help me. It just says Vince vacated his roles completely. Cool. Awesome. I'm asking about
She didn't want-
Stephanie McMahon.
She just didn't want nothing to do with him being there anymore. Like, I like Stephanie. Always
Yeah.
have.
No,
Yeah,
there's no titles that I'm pulling up for her on even TKO's site.
She might not have one yet.
Yeah, it's probably coming. But no,
Oh,
what I think is going to happen is Triple H is going to focus on the men's and Stephanie's going to focus on the women's. Either which way is perfect booking because they actually give a damn about creative control and letting the freedom flow versus Vince coming in an hour before the show and going, I don't like this, scrap it. Well, shit, the fucking mid-story, figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did
and
figure it
they
out.
talked about it. They talked about it before, and then Paul Heyman made it very clear in his Hall of Fame speech when shitting on Vince and making it clear that he's a Triple H guy moving forward. And
That's
whatnot
putting it
as
lightly
well.
to say he shit on Triple H or on Vince.
Or was that the perfect choice of words?
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Now his, and we
touch
talked about
grass.
too, like it was weird for Heyman to start off the Hall of Fame, but his speech was
Oh,
great.
He should have finished
But
it.
the fact that it was the Rock's Hall of Fame and nobody else's, who he wasn't even getting inducted, was his grandma, but he did make it a lot about himself.
Dude, he just wanted a belt to carry around. He just wanted to hold one up with Roman,
Yeah.
dude. It was so awkward and weird, dude.
Have you seen those tweets or whatever going around of The Rock is the only person to hijack a Hall of Fame to reward himself his own custom-made belt?
Like, was
Yeah,
it not
I'm
an
telling
awkward
you, dude.
segment? Like when she's like, "Yeah, we brought this to give to the Rock," and then she's like disappears after
Yeah.
she gives it to him. Like, oh, can I say a few words? You can go now.
Yeah.
You're done here. She's a shit. That's about Ali.
So
Like
weird.
But
one of the best boxers of all time, and that's it.
I think that's
Let's talk
why
about the Rock.
I think that's why Paul Heyman started, though, was because they knew, like, realistically, people would probably start dipping out after Paul Heyman or after, like, the first or two people go first. So why not let Paul Heyman go? Most important, he's the headliner. And if people start trickling out, it's fine.
Once the final dipshit took over,
Yeah.
everybody was ready to leave.
And that's an interesting part of a bunch of articles I've been reading this weekend is the Hall of Fame is causing issues or supposedly causing issues for WWE because you're talking about having the arena house SmackDown and they immediately go from SmackDown, break it all down so where it can host a Hall of Fame, breaking that all down to have Stand and Deliver the next morning, break it down again for whatever else was Saturday night in that specific arena. And apparently there was a lot of vocal crew members and arena members kind of bitching and complaining about it, and it made its way up to WWE. That now they're looking at either doing 2 venues or doing something different for next year's Hall of Fame. Because it caused a lot of issues.
The next day in the same spot, didn't they? And then they have Raw the following night.
So, as long as they don't get rid of the Hall of Fame. I love the Hall of Fame.
No.
But what happened to Warrior Award? That wasn't
Yeah,
given.
I noticed that. Absent Warrior Award.
That was no. That like
which is weird.
That's
there's nobody inducted.
It's probably a Vince McMahon award or something.
yeah. It was to cover his shit up.
I see what you did there.
So yeah, that was gone, and I think we talked about it before. The amount of people that they're trying to induct every year, they're going to run out of people. They're going to end up doing.
They have a
roster people.
They have a how is it? Right, a scripted agenda. I think is they had to have like one female. They had to hit quotas, and it's not great.
Okay, because what was it? 4 or 5 years ago, they were doing 7 or 8 people at a time.
So I thought it was close to almost 10. Honestly,
it could have been. Like now, they're going to start dipping way back and inducting people that are even alive.
I'm googling why wasn't there a Warrior Award, or is the Warrior Award fucking mouthful gone? And all it says is fans are questioning why there wasn't a candidate for the Warrior Award this year. WWE has been reached out by Sportskeeda, and yet no response. So
wasn't there something also for the was it Rome? What's the kid's name that had cancer?
Connor,
yeah. Do they do something for him as well?
Yeah, they do something every year. He does. He has a.
Is it?
No, it's a show.
Okay.
It's like during Cancer Month or whatever.
Yeah, you can still buy his bracelet at every event and everything too.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, that's what it was.
You just didn't care about him. That's so rude. Why would you not care about that?
I just forgot his name.
I have a Live Strong bracelet, and look what that means now.
That's not him.
Forgot his name.
I did.
He punched and pinned Triple H.
Who hasn't?
Lane.
Yet.
Yet.
Count your
blessings. His
blessings.
story yet. Yeah, it's still coming.
Is the key word there. So watch yourself.
I would say
coming, brother.
Monday night felt a little lackluster with the fact that 45 minutes was just Rock and Cody / Cody by himself and Cody and Triple H. Like, segment was cool, but 45 minutes of a 3-hour show. Like, shit, guys.
Don't break my heart. Like, get out of here, dude. I'm so happy he's gone for a while. I'm sorry.
That's probably my favorite thing about social media right now is everybody's trying to figure out what The Rock handed Cody Rhodes. And I've been saying, it's a Snickers because Cody was angry.
It was Blue Chew.
That would be real awkward.
I've seen a few things. That are bouncing around what it was.
All the funny ones.
Funny one was a lighter.
Yeah, I don't know. The Snicker ones was pretty funny.
Yeah,
but I've heard Dusty Rhodes Hall of Fame ring, his Rolex, and then a lighter were the 3 most convincing. Snickers was the funniest though, minus Lane saying Blue Chew. That would be real funny.
Don't break the Rock's heart next time. Dude, the whole segment was awkward, man. Like everything about it.
Well, they even chanted, "This is awkward."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
that thing was just weird.
Shut the fuck up and everything else with.
Yeah, it was just one of those, like, I don't know if it probably wasn't scripted at all because The Rock doesn't do scripts unless it's written on his wrist. He, like,
His whole arm.
Yeah, but it did not feel like that segment was truly scripted to any degree, just kind of like, "Hey, Rock, go out, confront him." And he's like, "All right." And then Cody's like, "I don't. The fuck are we doing? Like, can I leave?"
Let me grab my custom belt real quick. Let me hold yours, Cody.
I really wanted Cody to call him out though for that belt thing. I just be like, at least mine didn't have to be made by me for me to interrupt the greatest of all time boxer, Muhammad Ali, and just like call his ass out and watch the crowd.
So
just
weird.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole thing, like I said, was weird and drawn out. And the fact that they didn't talk for a very long time. He tried to talk.
Oh, they domed him. They were doming him hardcore, man.
I think he restarted, 3 times?
Yeah.
They were booing him, dude. They were doming him.
What's funny is like, because you guys were texting, like, if you're not watching this live, you're missing out. I was watching snippets via TikTok and watching some of it live. Caught the Rock stuff, most of it live. But then I rewatched it today on Hulu, and him being booed, you don't hear it. So on Hulu's edition, you hear The Rock start off trying to talk about, his dad, Cody's dad, and then he stops. He does it again. And all of a sudden you hear, "What?" He says a line, "What?" Says another line.
Yeah.
And he had like 2 different segments where it's kind of like that. But Hulu's edition was, they're dead silent. So it sounded like The Rock was almost trying to feed into the crowd to like get them to respond with what versus being quiet.
That's funny because they was booing the hell out of him.
Well, that's literally the only reason why I watched Raw on Hulu today. Was I was like, oh, I know I missed some portions of the whole Triple H showing the video, so I wanted to see that. But then The Rock came on, and I just heard dead silence while I'm editing stuff. I looked over and went, "They're not booing. What the fuck?"
That's not how that went.
I was like, I remember being told to turn my phone down because it was so loud. Hold on.
I was kind of rolled my eyes when I did the video. Like, it wasn't. I was like, yeah, I mean, he's done it. Yeah, he has his moment. We don't need, more montage videos. There's plenty of them everywhere. Not another one.
Everywhere.
So I was like, cool.
Hearts on fire.
We could have done without that, but whatever.
Could have done without a lot of things today, but
Did your walk or?
no, the walk was good. The guy's advice was, it was sound. It was really good.
This YouTuber is gonna come back in every fucking episode now.
Walk, bitch.
Did you walk today? No. Fucking go.
You know what? And I'm gonna thank him for my weight loss journey.
I watch you live TikToking every day.
Down 10 pounds because of you, brother.
Oh my god. Let's just, I forget his name. Actually, I was just looking at it before we got on here.
Give him a shout out. Starts with a K. Can't remember.
And it was on the shorts video. Damn it.
Yeah.
Ugh. I think
You want the actual?
Yeah, I thought it was the actual
Broken
video.
Tuna 69.
Is that really it? No,
Yeah,
it's not.
Broken Tuna.
No,
Yes,
it's
it is.
not.
What did you just say?
Broken Tuna 69 at.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at his fucking profile.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Bunch
but
of
that's not
dummies.
his. That's not. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck. That's not his handle. His handle is at KLETKE84. His channel page name is Broken Tuna 69.
Yeah, so
Stupid twit.
Check out Broken Tuna 69.
Kaylet Key 84.
Just an old guy trying new things.
He's got good fitness advice. Go check him out.
Well, hold on. He's playing a lot of Battlefield 2042. He has 4 videos up. You can't take him serious. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Worst fucking games.
Sorry. But
Check
anyways,
out our old videos. We rate reviewed that game as well.
so many times.
Jeez.
I tried, man. I appreciated your fitness advice.
You were doing so good until we looked at your page.
Off your
I did.
dial-up internet. And
I was big for you. I was good for you, man. I was all about it.
But so with the Fallout, we know, or highly suggested, I guess I should say, we know Liv is gonna go after Rhea now because they had a little segment. They had their whole little segment. Well, there's like a whole fucking laundry list of people that could go after Rhea for being damaged by her.
She was on, what is it? It's The Bump. Is that the morning show that they do?
Yeah.
She was on there. She was pretty much telling everybody, like, watch Raw tonight.
Watch me.
Yeah. I was like, Liv, we're always watching you. I mean, come on now.
A little disappointed.
You leave her alone. You have Alexa back. Fuck off.
You don't even talk about Liv.
I'm sorry, I don't have her tattooed and planted on.
And I'm pretty sure you didn't. You went against her in her last match for pay-per-view that we were reviewing. You said she would not win. So
Pretty sure I said I wanted her to win.
wanting and saying she will are two different things.
Yes, they are.
Like
Look,
you
dude,
want to be
get
called.
this out. Let's just get this out here now. You can have Liv. She's definitely the wish version of Alexa Bliss, so that's fine.
Shut up. No. No way.
I mean, that's cool. That character has been played already, but yeah, you can keep going with it.
You thought Shayna Baszler was gonna be a problem for you until you walk around the corner on your daily walk and you just take a chair to the face being thrown at you by Liv.
Okay, listen, I'll take that any day of the week. Like, if I can get on here the next time we have a video and be like,
oh my
guess
God.
what happened to me? Like,
Wait till I get on the show.
fucking Liv Morgan hit me in the
Get on
face
the
with a
show.
chair.
We get her on the show and you talk shit to her. See what happens then.
I will.
I would love
YOLO.
I would love that
You
for the
only
only
live once.
purpose of like, hey, Liv, no, it's great having you on. I want to show you a couple videos really quick, and then pulling up old ones where you're just trash talking, and be like, so now that you know that information, do you have anything you want to address too late?
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
It's
I
watch
want that.
Lane be like, oh, yep, that's my kids. I hear my kids. I'll be right back. Click.
I'll just be like, look, I said what I said. I love you.
But you're
I
not
said what I said.
but you're not Shayna Baszler, so it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I actually love you.
Just saying her name puts me in a bad mood.
Is it the whole name, or can I just say like Baszler?
No, it's just. Dude said, "So ugly, man. She make your clothes wrinkle if she walks by you." I couldn't handle it, man. I died. I don't know, man. I just listen. Said it once. I'll say it again. Not a fan of her because she beat the shit out of me. Absolutely, 100%. Doesn't mean I gotta appreciate her in any way, state, form, whatever. I can't stand her.
So let's try this, I guess. Who's top 3 people you want to go and face Damian Priest for World Heavyweight Champion, excluding Jay, because we know Jay's the number 1 contender. Or who do you want
I
to
really wanted
dethrone?
Drew.
Punk,
I thought Drew and him
Drew.
would have a hell of a match.
and I want Seth back in the mix.
You think Seth's going
I know
to come back? Well, he
I said
still has the title.
I want him back in the mix.
You also
but-
want Alexa Bliss suit. Never mind.
Listen, sir, I am happily married. Okay?
That doesn't mean you don't want it.
She's standing right next to him.
You happy? No. I'm just kidding. She's not here. She's not here.
Say the right
No,
thing.
I just, man,
Say-
Seth, man, I liked him as a champ. He was good.
He needs the break, though. He
does.
He has earned that
So,
break.
okay, take Seth out of it. Let's do, obviously, Drew and Punk are going to be in the mix at some point.
Yeah.
No Jay. We already talked about that.
There's one that's going to get the push that nobody's going to want. Or two, I think that'll get the push.
The Ring General.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Gunther.
And I'm curious to see which one gets there first between him and Bronson Reed.
Oh no, I don't think. Look, Bronson's getting a push, but I don't think he's getting that type of push yet.
I mean,
hopefully not.
He already faced off against Seth for the title.
I mean, he did win the Battle Royal, so it means he's not doing anything. So that's probably just...
He got put into the number one competition last night.
And he lost. Cool.
He didn't win it.
I didn't say he won it. I just said he got put in it because he won the Battle Royale.
Was it him or Ivar that almost killed
Ivar?
Tozawa? Oh my god, man!
Yeah, that spot. That spot made me flinch. Where I was
I cringed. I was like,
oh my god!
I cringed a little bit. I did. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
He was supposed to land on whoever's outside the ring, but I was like, oh my god.
Otis.
That's Otis. Otis was supposed to catch him.
Well, Otis wasn't back far enough.
That's the three I feel. It's going to be Punk, Drew, Gunther. Since we can't use Jay.
Well, it's just because Jay, he's going to face him. Like, we know that already.
Yeet.
No yeet.
But after the draft, do we know that Priest is going to stay on Raw? Or because the draft is coming up, so because as of right now, both championships are on Raw.
It's true.
With Cody and Priest.
Cody will go to SmackDown right now. That's the SmackDown title.
It is. I understand that, but he's also a Raw. And I know they do bounce back and forth, but that's what we're talking about. Like after the draft, who lands where?
Oh, well, I think before the draft, we won't see Cody on Raw anymore, except maybe sporadically.
So. We're gonna see Cody on Raw every fucking Monday
with that 45 segment with The Rock.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's gonna be on Raw every Monday.
He'll probably be on both shows.
SmackDown every goddamn Friday until the draft.
We will cover the draft in a whole different fucking video.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's going to be on every show until the draft.
Yeah, he will.
That's what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's 24th, I think.
24th,
25th or something like that, wasn't it?
26, 29.
Somebody's getting angry. They don't want to talk about the draft.
I'm just trying to figure out what date it is. You guys are listing up like 7 different fucking dates.
26, 29.
Listen,
Friday,
it's
Monday.
April. it's in
April
April.
26th, April 29th.
April 20 something.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, who do you want? Your top 3?
I mean, really, is there anybody else besides those 3?
I mean, there is, but
not that's gonna get a push like that. I mean, it's those 3. There'll obviously be some type of championship match for Drew at Clash of Champions in Scotland. Either have a match and win it.
I feel like that's when he has to win, though. Like he has to win the title.
And that's why, because I was expecting him to win a number 1 contender match.
Yeah.
And
but I'm so happy Punk screwed him.
Yeah, that definitely adds to it. I was expecting Priest's reign to be short for Drew to win it at Backlash and carry it all the way into Scotland, win it or lose it there, whatever, and then go on to SummerSlam and have a match with Punk at that point.
I think it makes more sense for Drew to win it in Clash, not carry it into Clash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dumbass.
But at that point, he'd have to, because I don't think Priest carries it very long. I mean, do we think he carries it past Backlash?
I think he beats Roman's record.
Shut your poor mouth.
In this fucking call. Hogan who?
No. I think
Hulk Reigns. He's going to beat Hulk Reigns' record.
Hulk Reigns' record?
Look,
and then he's going after Bruno Backlund.
Even Roman Reigns couldn't defeat Reigns' record, according to Rago on the last episode.
Exactly.
No, I would I would like to see the Miz go against Priest, and I'm not. I like to hate the Miz though. I like the Miz, but I hate him. If that makes sense. R-Truth, of course, but he's not gonna get it. I will give you Drew. I don't think what's his name, Punk, is gonna be back anytime soon, so he's kind of out of the card for me. And just to be interesting, Andrade would be a good one to face against Damian. And there's actually already a connection there too because of
he's
Dominic.
Gonna be working with Dominic for a while.
Yeah, there's your connection.
Get out of here.
You get out here with fucking Gunther. Fuck
You
Gunther.
get out of here.
I don't want him to have any more
makes
chance.
Nobody
more
wants
sense.
what it's
I
Just 'cause you
don't want Gunther.
happen.
You don't have to want it, but you don't have to throw stupid names out like Andrade.
I can throw out whatever stupid names I want, even if it's Apollo Crews.
I hate Gunther, so I think Eugene's coming back to beat him.
I would like that kind of. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty funny.
Jesus, dude, could you be any louder opening that?
I'm peeling the wrapper off.
Probably could.
I was bored. Yep.
I would be too over there naming Andrade. Obviously, you're bored. It's about as bad as saying that Gunther and Sami Zayn were going to be match of the night.
That
It wasn't
worse.
a bad match, you know it.
Wasn't a great match.
It was way better than the majority of the matches of the night.
Compared to what, though? Cool. It's better than the Philadelphia street fight.
Better than Jay and Jimmy, but that doesn't mean much because that was a fucking
was
letdown.
That was just a super kick competition. Let's be real.
That-
Way over 10.
But that's the thing. That was like, I think that was my pick for match of the night because it had potential with Jimmy and Jay both being high flyers. Jimmy and Jay being very active. Nope. Fuckers let me down.
Tell me that brainbuster that Sammy hit on Gunther wasn't awesome.
I text about it.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a hell of a move. But also with the way that Jimmy and Jay had their match and other shit that goes on, it kills me to see how a lot of these matches, or a lot of the moves are dropped down to no longer finishers. Super kick is now used by everybody. The spear is used by everybody. It's crazy how a lot of the finishers have come from Shawn Michaels and essentially Goldberg, who had the spear. That a lot of those ones are now just normal moves.
Don't ever bring up Goldberg's name around me again.
I'm sorry, Ryback when he used the.
I take it back. You can say Goldberg.
Okay, Rhino because he had the better spear
Yeah.
out of the three.
Rhino just was just on a interview like 2-3 weeks ago talking about why he doesn't do the spear, he does the gore and why it's different.
Yeah.
Like he did the whole thing. So don't compare them. But anyways, you're talking about simplistic moves though. Like everyone can do a super kick, everyone can do the spear because they're easy.
He can't do a super kick.
They're so overly used.
He can't kick anybody in the face.
I can.
I'm not talking about you.
I don't want to hear you walk around super kicking your kids. Cool, good job. You super kick a little kid.
I can super
You're
kick
walking
you. You're
around
only 5
hungry.
foot.
Well, big accomplishment. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Can I try a brainbuster on Sunday?
But how they fuck that. But it's just crazy how a lot of these
Videotape
moves
it,
have
we
now
need content.
transitioned to just normal moves and overly used moves.
Yeah.
Which is it's crazy. Like I hate how overused the super kick is.
I will give you that.
I used to love because when Shawn Michaels had it, I loved it. Now everybody uses it.
The Usos and the Young Bucks are to blame for that. Because it was
Good. The good thing is, though, is they don't try to use it as the finisher, though. Like he still does the Uso
It's a
splash
setup.
or whatever, you know.
No, it's definitely just a setup. But yeah, it's not what it used to be.
it's just like everybody can do a choke slam.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of chokeslam, the only one thing I'm gonna praise the Rock
I
on.
don't. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Thank you for selling the Undertaker's chokeslam.
Didn't go as high as I thought it was going to.
You remember when fucking he chokeslammed Hogan? What was that like? I mean, I don't remember how many years ago it was, but Hogan didn't even jump. It was like he got like a foot off the ground.
Yeah, it was.
No.
It was. Goldberg's
sell
was
it
bad
at
too.
all. Goldberg's a piece of shit. So
Well, that's beside the point. He didn't sell it either. I mean, I think
He didn't oversell it like he did Stone Cold Stunner. When he pretty much did 2 backflips after he got hit with it.
dude, there was like, okay, but there was an ongoing competition in the locker room who could oversell Austin Stunner. I mean, Scott Hall's got some good ones too.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say, we're gonna get shit on. Austin Theory can sell KO Stunner pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
I
and the
think
one
he can.
and the one he took at WrestleMania last year against Stone Cold, stunning him to like,
Well, it's
he's good.
hilarious. That was hilarious.
And he got fucking height on that one.
You know who did not sell that one? Vince McMahon. That was a horrible stunner.
Every one of them sucked. Oh, and speaking of that,
He
I talked to Lane about it.
collapsed.
do you think that The Rock could fit the Vince McMahon Stone Cold style with Cody? Of
Boss.
not the boss versus the employee or champion. That rival that they had. Now, not exactly that, but along those lines.
That only works if you have a legitimate authoritarian figure and a disruptive anti-authoritarian, which Cody is not.
Okay.
You could argue he was when he created AEW, but he's not that anymore. He's a massive baby face with the story and everything. No, it would not work with Cody. Could The Rock do it with somebody else? Yeah.
Do I still want to see Cody hit him with a bedpan? Yes.
I want to see Cody hit him with a lot of things.
Because that's what I feel like The Rock could end up doing, is taking that Vince role of being that guy. Because Triple H can't do in-ring stuff. And now with The Rock's position.
I don't think The Rock would shit on people, though.
Talking about on screen, not
Oh.
bench.
I was like, I think he's better than that. So
Well, as
For
of right
now.
now, from what you know, for now. We
His
talked
name
about
hasn't
that.
dropped yet. Give it time. Give it time. Deposition soon.
I hear Diddy's about to drop a bunch of names.
He just did. He just
Did he?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
He it was like Instagram live, I think, where he basically told everybody they have 24 hours to answer his call or else he's going live and he's gonna start explaining what all these names are. He was listing everybody off, and I was like, oh damn, okay. There was a couple
What if
shocking
everybody
ones.
calls and they can't get a hold of him? Like, that's a lot of phone calls to take in 24 hours.
Yep, they had to answer his call, so he's gonna call. You can just do a group. You can just do a group call.
Somebody knocking on your door.
Yes, somebody's knocking on my door. What? Go to bed.
You're knocking? Let me in.
It's like,
Just
Love me.
Love me, Papa.
pretty much what's
Just
going
hug
on.
me and love me. And he's like, fuck your love.
Get back here and love me. Don't leave us.
How come he muted it? I wanted to hear his love.
Go to fucking bed now.
I'm recording a show, god damn it. I don't got time to love you.
I can't have shit around here. All these damn crotch goblins running around. I can't do shit.
No, it's my son who was here earlier doing the same damn thing. He's avoiding bed by just going, I just want a hug. I already gave you a hug. But I want another one. I've already given you a hug. But mom won't give me one. I want another one.
The one thing that kills me is you make the little kid face when you say all this. The chin up, the eyes closed. Linda, listen.
Listen, Linda.
That's that exact face that you make when you tell the story talking like your son.
Mom's not hugging me, Dad.
Just want to make sure you get the full feel, emotional
Well, the good
ties
thing
to
is
it.
that he's acknowledging his mom now. That's good.
Oh wait,
So
that's dumb.
that's good. He's acknowledging his mom's still around. So that's good.
Whatever. Every night, every Tuesday, Thursday night, we do this shit. They're always like, I all of a sudden need all the love and attention.
I wish my dad would have hugged me when I was younger.
You probably do need a lot more hugs.
I mean,
Maybe I would have walked more.
I probably wouldn't be in therapy if I received more hugs, but here I am in therapy. So, I mean, I give them hugs when they want, but this is excessive.
That's excessive.
It's a bit excessive.
You
At
want two?
nighttime.
You want 2 hugs? Fuck out of here. You've hit your daily allotment.
No, because they'll definitely be like, yeah, like especially if like Rago and I are either doing podcasts or mostly game nights. They'll come in. They're just like, Dad, can I have a hug? Yeah, I'll give them a quick hug. They go away. 20 minutes later, I just gave you a hug. Go to bed. Why are you not in bed? I can't sleep. You've been in bed for 10 minutes. You've left the room twice now. Yeah.
It's their
Like,
love language, bro.
I'm gonna give you another hug, but you better get your motherfucking ass into that bed and go to sleep. I'm done.
I'm getting sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Like through the day, they'll do the same thing. It's like if I'm editing or if I do a midday stream, even they'll just my son will come in. I just need a hug. Okay, so I give him a hug. Go away. Comes back. What you doing? Editing some podcasts, playing some games, whatever it is. Oh. Why would you want? Nothing. Nothing. Can I watch you? Sure. But you gotta be quiet because I gotta listen to the audio so where I can, adjust levels and everything. Okay. Can I sit on your lap? No. I need the keyboard. Oh. Can I have a hug then? Yeah. Here's a hug. Okay. Can I also have the iPad? No, you're not allowed to have the iPad anymore. Fine. It's like, this fucker. Emotional manipulation's already in the works. Doesn't work on me. Can't say the same for my wife though.
I have no emotions. All that shit's burnt out.
The daughters are pretty good at it. The girls, they're pretty good at it.
I don't know. My daughter overboard one day where she's being super sweet and nice and everything. I was like, oh, perfect. We're gonna have a really good day, really lovely day. Awesome. Amazing. That's what I want. And at the end of the night, it wasn't necessarily to me, but she played some fiddle and she played a very lovely tune to my wife. Dad said we could go do this because I was so well behaved, and he said that he loved me. We can go have McDonald's. Whoa. Back this train up. What? I did not say we could have McDonald's. Well, yeah, you remember you remember when we were talking like yesterday, and you said I was so well behaved. I get McDonald's. No, I did not say such things.
I believe her.
Yeah, and my wife just goes, yeah, that sounds about right. I have the good memory here. I did not say that. Well, you've done it before.
Dude, my kids, I don't know, they're weird about that stuff. Like, I'll be like, hey, remember 5 minutes ago when I asked you to clean your room? They're like, no. And then they'll come in and be like, hey, remember 3 Tuesdays ago at 3:18 when you told us you'd take us to go get ice cream? And I'm like, how the hell do you remember that?
And I can vouch for him telling the kids to clean up too. I was on the phone with him when he told them to do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was hilarious, wasn't it?
It's funny because that's
pick your toys up in the living room. It's a 5-minute job. Turned into 30 minutes.
Why do I have to clean it? Tell me why. Break it down for me. Why did I clean this? I'm gonna play with it again.
Because it's your
What can I
mess.
pick it up for? I don't give a shit. My mess or not. I ain't cleaning shit.
I tell the kids the same thing. It's like, your mom and I don't make the mess. Yeah, but you watch TV in the living room, and we don't make the mess. Whose toys are these? Ours. All right, who played with them? We did. All right, so who has to pick them up? You bought them. All right, listen here. Fucking shit, no.
Then
You
I
made
will
the mess.
Stop buying them.
No.
That's the case, then they go with the trash because I do what I want with the shit.
And that's why I say all the time, it's like, fine, I'll just throw it away. And this past weekend, they actually called my bluff on it, or I guess 2 weekends ago. They're like, fine, I don't want it anymore. So I literally just grabbed the trash bag and started throwing it all together. And the moment I went outside, waterworks. Full blown mental crazy breakdown. I wanted that toy.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, no. Dad bought all of it.
Weird obsession with stuff. Like,
It's
even
good,
when
it's
it
called the
breaks. No, dude, it's a little deeper even, man. It's
Like
she can't
hoarder?
like she can't throw away toothbrushes. Like old ones. Like she doesn't use them, but she doesn't want to throw them away either because like they're special to her. You know what I mean? So like we're trying to work with her on it. But yeah, she's getting into like where she just doesn't want to throw stuff away. Like she wants to keep everything. So yeah, it's getting a little rough, man. So we're trying to explain to her how certain things are okay to throw away. Like this is a gross old toothbrush. You're not going to use this again. Like this is okay to get rid of. You're not hurting anybody's feelings if you throw this away. Like, you know, and
We do.
all flat.
Anytime they want like a new toy.
Bristles are gone.
Anytime they want like a new toy or anything, it typically works for me. To be like, well, in order for you to get a new toy, you need to donate or throw away X amount of toys. And they'll be like, oh. But then there's like seldomly they'll just be like, okay, and they go collect all of them. I was like, she's like, we go to Goodwill? No, I'm not going to Goodwill. Damn it.
Okay, I don't do that shit anymore. It all goes to the trash. I give 2 shits less. I'm done donating shit.
I just take ours
sits
to the
in our
school.
garage forever.
Bogle's
Yeah,
always
we-
been like, oh, you don't have stuff? Huh? You're an under, like, you're poor? Fuck you, I'm throwing these toys in the garbage. I could walk the extra block and a half and donate these. Fuck these kids.
They don't need it. Tell your parents to get a better job.
That's seriously his
I'm not
attitude.
wrong.
I just contacted the school like a few weeks ago going, do you guys take donations? Like, yeah, we need it for the entire school system, preschool and everything. So like, awesome. Here's my shit.
I was like, do you need this? Cool, it's on fire in my front yard. Can put it out. You can have it. He sends him a video of him throwing it away. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Oh, you want these clothes? Fuck. Gotta pick them off the floor.
Well, first off, like preschool kids are like, your clothes are too small for them. Nobody wants your clothes, bro.
There's some
And
middle
yes,
schoolers.
broken tuna. My clothes are too big for them.
Listen, there's some sad middle schooler that could use Roggle's clothes, okay? And they would fit him perfectly.
There's high schools and grown ass men that still would wear the shit that I wear. Don't be all high and mighty. There's still plenty of people like me. Anyways, back to the shit we were talking about with wrestling. We'll go back to talking with the bondage Undertaker.
Don't you
AKA
ignore this.
Damian Priest.
The bondage Undertaker.
Pat McAfee's commentary has been amazing throughout WrestleMania, and it's only getting better. The color commentary that he's spitting out is great.
He said he looks like a dude wipe after it's been wiped. Dude, I love Pat, man.
It's gonna suck because he'll be gone once football season starts off again. But getting him up until that is gonna be great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
If he can figure out a way to do all of it, he would.
Oh yeah, I mean he's already implemented the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
With everybody else, so who knows?
Yeah, he's up there with R-Truth for me. He needs to be protected at all costs.
It's just great. A punter, an NFL punter, having commentary like that and charisma that he has on top of it is crazy.
Did you see yesterday on Raw when he was doing the Jey Uso and then Drew got out of the fucking ring and he's like sat back down real quick. I love Pat, man.
He plays it very well. I think they gave. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Michael Cole was telling me to sit his ass down. Get off the table, sit down. No, it's okay. It's okay. I gotta do it. Get up here. Come on, you should sit down. You have the chair. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, Pat is great, definitely.
So they definitely gave Damian Priest the right amount of time to celebrate his new title, since he did absolutely nothing besides pin Drew quickly. So you have what, 2 to 3 minutes?
It's a fucking Money in the Bank cash in.
Edge did the same thing, but you're not gonna give Edge his love? Like, come on, man. Don't be such a hater on
Miz
Priest.
did it.
The short amount of time that he did, they gave him the right amount of time to celebrate him as new champion.
Hey, what was the picture I sent about freaking Drew McIntyre's amazing title reign?
Oh.
I didn't say in the group. I don't know.
No bad. He had the fuck was it? It was all true. I think he did send in the group because it wasn't in ours.
No, it was ours, my bad. Right here, dude. We really need to talk about Drew's title reign. No bad matches, no bad promos. Ended before it got stale. Put over the young talent. Tremendous stuff.
True.
Tremendous stuff.
I like it.
Yes.
Good for him.
I like that a lot. It's perfect. Oh my god. But speaking,
Drew's gonna have his time. He's too good. He's gonna have his time, and it's gonna be a clash.
I think until you're going to see a lot of him just destroying people.
by the way, your statement of Drew putting over the younger talent's wrong. Damien's older
Older.
by 3 years. Just saying.
He has looked it up too.
Well, I was like, I'm pretty sure Damien's in the 40s. I thought McIntyre was
Late
not quite
40s.
41.
Younger and older by like where they're
Career,
at. The WWE. Yeah.
One looks like
I mean,
lot younger.
look at R-Truth. How old is R-Truth?
Don't know. He's
52.
old. He's fucking
But
old.
somehow John Cena's his childhood hero.
And when you have 58
52,
title
yeah.
reigns, you can do what you want. You can say what you want, which he clearly does.
Dude, he can do whatever he wants anyway.
He has to hit 60. He sees 2 more title reigns. That's it. To hit 60. Then he can just gallop off in the sunset with little Jimmy.
Be done. R-Truth.
I said this on Saturday. Yeah, I said this on Saturday. I think this is unfortunately nearing the end of Truth's run, though.
Oh, probably.
Like, he'll have this title run and probably kind of slip back, not do a whole lot.
Because he hasn't had like any crazy long matches, has he?
No.
They've all been like tag team or being jumped.
Yeah.
Or things like that. I mean, I think the ladder match is probably the most extensive match he's had.
Yeah, but he had to be tagged in.
He was. The people wanted it.
Hilarious.
That's why he did it. The people wanted it. I mean, did you not see the reaction? The
And-
people wanted it.
And he pinned a guy. Love
He won.
I love it. It was hilarious.
But
I like the interview,
he wasn't
though.
really involved in that match either. Yeah. The involvement he had in that match wasn't very much either. He went up.
But even his tag matches, he's not involved very much. He has a couple stints, and then he's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
So,
up there in age, though.
His last reign, be it tag titles, hopefully, like you talked about, there'd be new titles to do. Be great.
Speaking of new titles, though,
Here we go.
I think about the interviews, think about everything that's been said, even up. Okay, 40 hours, but Cody mentioned it on Pat McAfee show. The Rock's even hinted at it, and Triple H has hinted at all on Monday, talking about the Winged Eagle, and he's even said, "Yep, if we, there's big changes coming to it, and this marks a new era, and with new era, we'll see other things go back." I was like, "Oh, cool." Tell you, Maybe not Friday, but we're getting the Winged Eagle belt.
So you think we go back to each champion having their own personalized championship again?
I just think they're gonna change the design of that big ass ugly W.
Oh, man. I don't like it.
So where
I
all
like
the titles
what
look
Damien had to do.
distinguished rather than here's a gold W. Here's a black W. Cool. Here's a red W. Here's a blue W. Raw SmackDown. Fuck off. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. Look it. Looks like a freaking 6-year-old made it.
They should have the signature titles for each one, hands down.
I don't want signature, but I do want better looking ones. And the fact that I can get better looking belts on 2K24 is sad.
Are you talking like the Smoke and Skull title and stuff like that? Like how?
Yeah, I like those.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm
No.
sorry. That was stupid.
Bring the spinners back.
Way better than no,
Okay, no,
not the spinners.
absolutely not.
But it would keep all the ADHD people entertained.
The Winged Eagle would be perfect. I'm happy with that. You know, that's perfect. That belt was amazing to begin with.
Serious?
So I think we're looking at a lot of changes then.
Daddy,
Or-
Daddy,
What the
may I have some more?
They're getting the fingers out of the door. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Danny, come
Take it a
play
shit,
with
take it
us,
home.
Danny.
They've only been in bed for 2 hours. Hour and a half, sorry.
They've actually been in bed.
Well, they've been in their bedroom. In and out.
Right outside your door.
That's one thing I will say about my kids. They might stay in there talking, but they at least stay in their room for the most part, unless they
No,
go pee.
because they'll talk. We'll be like, say your room. Unless we have to pee. Yeah, no shit. Unless you have to pee. Go pee, but go back to your room. But they'll talk. And then all of a sudden it gets quiet. And we're, hey, I can't sleep. No shit. You're fucking talking. Stop talking. Well, sister was keeping me up. Brother's keeping. No, you fucking weren't. I can hear you both talking. No, I wasn't.
You're both talking to
Oh.
each other.
Not me. It was not me.
I do. We'll pull this in and we'll wrap it up. I do think we're gonna see title changes, not like hands, but title design changes. We're not signature shit. I just unique looking belts that are more than just this big ass fucking W on ugly gold. So
I don't know, man. I liked it. Side plates look good. I like the side plates.
yeah, side plates look good, but that front faceplate is just it's ugly. It's been ugly for
Not gonna
years.
I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
I hate it.
Look at the money grab for it though. Every title change or anything you want, you have to buy side plates. That's another selling point. Every time you have to buy something like that.
Well, then why not do the signature? Because in every title change, you have to buy a brand new one.
It's the
That's-
same with the
that's-
Winged Eagle. You had to buy a new nameplate every time.
That's a nameplate. They're not side plates.
They did side plates because not Triple H. Yeah, Triple H and Undertaker both had their unique emblems on the side of their belts to the Attitude Era.
Was that the Winged Eagle at that point too, or no? I remember what the hell one was in Attitude
They
Era.
had-
I
they had
thought
the Winged
that
Eagle for
I
a
thought it
while.
was the Eagle.
Because was it 98 when he got retired by Stone Cold?
96 or 98.
Yeah. I can't remember when he did it. But yeah. I never remember being side plates on that when they were customized.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think there were side plates.
They had side plates and there are different ones in these pictures, but it's not telling me who's associated with them. Attitude Era champion. No shit. This one says WWF, but no shit. This doesn't have a nameplate on it either. It's the Winged Eagle. Not the big gaudy Winged Eagle, it's just like the press.
Oh,
When you hear the Winged Eagle, who do you think of?
Rhodes now.
That's who you think of.
It's only been shoved down my fucking throat for the past 2 years, yeah.
When
Word
you hear
association
Winged
works.
Eagle, you think of fucking Rhodes.
Yeah, this belt? We're not talking about the belt?
No, I don't think of him at all.
I think it's Dusty Rhodes because of Cody Rhodes shoving down my throat the
No.
last 2 years.
No. Fucking not even remotely in the corners of my mind.
Well.
I still think of Bret Hart for some reason.
Fuck Bret Hart.
Dude,
He's the number one top 50 or top 50 wrestler of all time,
Yeah.
according to
dude had it forever, man.
whatever bullshit list we looked at.
He was also apparently the final champion to have it.
He's also the world's
That's the
biggest
whole
bitch.
Well, that's debatable.
He's still bitching to this day.
Yeah, there's a lot of people still bitching to this day.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true. That's true. What's the next next pay-per-view is 3 weekends from Saturday in France.
Backlash.
Yeah.
What's that? Starts at noon? Or is it 1?
Whenever
I thought they
start
said
hearing
1.
it, watch that shit. Watch that shit. 1.
I said 1 p.m.
Sweet.
Which yeah, would make sense. 6 hours ahead. 7 o'clock there. Big 1.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what Paul does with this whole new era or the jumpstart era. The intro, I dig the intro, the new intro. I really like that. The stars align and everything. We can't
I like that.
we can't leave until this is just. What about Paul Heyman? Now that Roman's ridden off to the sunset for the time being, what happens with Paul Heyman?
He's bringing up Breaker.
You don't think he's gonna still work with like Solo and Jimmy? You think he's just gonna be like, fuck the bloodline? You guys are done.
I think give it a few to like wind it down, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's already talked about Braun Breaker so many times. I think he's gonna be a Braun Breaker's guy.
Just Breaker or Breaker and Corbin, since they're a thing.
It would help Corbin.
Corbin's only a thing because Breaker's fucking amazing.
Well, and Chef Reaction.
Stick to frickin' cooking videos on TikTok, bruh.
That shit's hilarious. Him and Chef React.
I love
that
it.
Chef. I love Chef React, dude, man.
Yeah. It'll be good. And then we didn't talk about Sammy and Gable either. With their match. Next Monday.
Well, I don't think Sammy's gonna lose it that quick, but I still
No.
think Gable's gonna end up winning it.
And do we think he's going to start the heel turn at some point?
Uh,
Not soon, but before. I think they have a match at Backlash as well, and it may end up being that he has a heel turn, causing it.
dude, it hurts my ears when he mutes us because his shit's so loud.
I do it on purpose too, because it pisses Rog off.
Fucking hate it.
Would it not make sense for Chad, an Olympic gold medalist, to win the IC title in France? Because that's where the Olympics are held this year. To kind of do the nod to the Olympics? Or is that pushing it?
But as babyface or heel?
I don't give a shit what he is. He could be a baby face. It wouldn't really matter.
Did Chad actually win a gold medal?
I don't think so.
Don't they?
Right? He's not quite Kurt Angle.
He was just an Olympic, right? Olympian.
I didn't think it was Olympic, was it?
What the fuck was that?
It's for running against the wall.
Nope.
Get out here, Dad.
Chad Gable.
Not
He
gonna
got
lie, my
silver.
dog scared the shit out of me. I didn't know he was down here.
The old one?
No. The young
Oh.
2012 he was.
I can look at your camera. And I was like, oh, look, a dog.
Yeah, 2012 Olympic Games. He went.
He was-
I don't know if he won anything.
I knew he was an Olympian.
And he looks way different.
That's not the question I asked.
Back in 2012.
Thanks for confirming that, though.
I didn't think he was. I thought he was just a fucking wrestler. I didn't know how close they were playing it to. I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah. 2-0 at the finals, 2012 Olympic trials. But yeah, they're deeming him an Olympic. So yeah. But regardless, that'd be a nod to the Olympics and to the tie in there. But one thing we also can kind of consider or expect, hope for, I guess, I don't know. We already saw LA Knight ambush AJ Styles at his own house, calling him out, jumping him, beating him up, and everything, and the cops involved. Do you think we'll see anything like that with The Rock, doing just like little one-off skits of him showing up, or anything on the movie set, just to keep him relevant in WWE?
I don't think so. I think he wants the big pop of being gone and then coming back. Remember, it's all about him. It's not about the company.
He says he's the people's champs. The people don't want him anymore.
That's just what the title that he made for himself says.
Or he could hold one next to Roman.
There.
Look,
He's
I'm
clearly made
relevant.
He's made it about himself, and that's it, because he can.
Yeah.
Here, you're gonna give this to me at the Hall of Fame.
I mean, it's working to keep him as a big heel, so I guess let him keep it. I hope, because Cody's gonna have the title for a bit, I really want them to do a title for title match against The Rock. Make him put up his stupid little People's Champ title. And then let him lose it.
Bruh.
Because he just carries it around with you.
Bruh.
Or burns it.
Throws it in the trash. Yeah, just whatever. Just...
I love the lays out.
Tosses it in the bridge again, or in the river again.
He could be like, well, this title goes back to where it needs to, because it's trash. All right, perfect. All right, any big predictions up until Backlash for either one of y'all? Hopes.
I think John Cena has more involvement. You'll probably see more of him. Of the slow return.
But you can't see him.
Yeah.
I had to do it. I'm sorry. I think we're obviously going to see Liv and Rhea at Backlash, right? I mean, that's probably going to happen. I think Jay beats Damian at Backlash for the belt.
Via DQ, sure.
No, he'll take the belt from him.
Nah.
And then Drew's going to stomp on Jay and win the belt and clash.
I'd rather see Drew and Damian face off at Clash. So
Damian's boring.
I'd
rather see Yeet.
Drew's kind of been stagnant for me. Like, he's not bad to watch, but he's also just...
The dude tweeted during a match. Motherfucker said, bored at work.
Yeah, but
sent it.
Yeah, but you see Bad Bunny's response?
I didn't see it.
Oh my god. I forget what... I want to say it's something along the lines of, like, I hope you got a higher role or a better role. I meant to save it and send it to you guys, but I was out. Why can't I spell this?
You know whose name I didn't say? Randy Orton. Maybe Randy Orton will make a run at Damian Priest in that freaking belt, man.
I don't think he's done with Logan Paul. I think they have something else. I don't think they're done yet.
Oh, that's what... I hope you have a good shift. Had a good shift, yeah. It was right after... It was right after he got pinned by Damian.
That's funny.
What about the newest signing of Fatu?
Jacob?
We see him at NXT?
I don't think we see him for a little bit.
Do you think it debuts at NXT, though?
Yeah.
Or do you think he goes main roster?
No. They're going to treat him just like Solo and let him go main roster or NXT for a bit. establish himself there. But I also see him probably. I also see him aligning more with Jay than the Bloodline if he does come up to the main roster.
I want him to team with Solo and be a tag team.
Yeah.
That'd be a dominant tag team.
You think they're gonna keep Goldberging Jade?
I hope so, for a little bit at least. I hope, like, she's better at her job than Goldberg was, but
Well,
it's not
the
much.
janitor that cleaned up after the arenas was better than fucking Goldberg at his job.
But no, I think they had to establish Jade as a legitimate dominant force to be reckoned with, and she can't be losing to just anybody.
Chelsea Green.
It's okay. She'll get kicked out of her next hotel for being a hooker. It's fine. I don't see anybody she could lose to. It wouldn't make any sense to let her lose really to anyone within her first year. I would honestly build up somebody within the women's division. Nope. She needs to squash Charlotte. No, that's not just like I don't like Charlotte. That's
Fucker. No, she can't do shit.
I just think storyline and progression wise, she needs to basically replace Charlotte and be the one to force her out.
Charlotte needs to be at that point too where she needs to start putting some of these younger talents.
This sounds like an episode of where I said, huh. Yeah. She shouldn't be competing for the WWE Championship at all. She doesn't need the title to be relevant. She shouldn't need it, but yet every time she comes back, boom, front of the line. I'm hoping with Triple H involved or in control, that doesn't happen anymore. If she comes back, she can go work with NXT, go work with the newer girls coming up on the roster, but not get to the front of the line. But she needs to be squashed by Jade.
Their storyline is they're sort of friends right now, but it needs to end with her and Bianca at some point.
Yep.
I think it will.
Yep, it'll be. It needs to be Bianca needs to beat her, and Jade needs to beat her, and then Jade needs to beat Bianca. I know that's kind of what I was saying.
Is it a 3?
The music that was played during commercial break.
No.
Did they relate that to Howdy, or was that related to Sheamus? Because I saw two different things for it.
I saw Sheamus was back.
Uncle Howdy. Yeah, I don't know if that was related to it or not. I caught something in between, so I didn't know if there was a promo or a cut in somewhere. But then supposedly there was a scramble in the signal when Bronson Reed was talking as well, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, somebody tried to slow it down. It's like just one little quick thing.
Okay.
No.
I didn't see it, but I don't know.
I didn't see it either.
I was really expecting. I mean, I think we talked about it too if something happened in Mania, but nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the clip that you're talking about on social media, but everyone's referring it to Howdy or to Tyler. Like, I'm not seeing anything about Sheamus. The only thing I saw about him was this morning saying Sheamus is officially back.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, cool. Let me definitely check Hulu and see if maybe they just scrubbed his match out. They didn't. He didn't have a match, so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
We be back next week for a weekly update. All right, we'll be back next week. Anything you need, add, contribute, say your piece, do your quip. That's your one-liner, by the way.
Jesus, that's fucking neat.
Not yeah.
I think Lane's got some plans he's talked about.
Yeah. I got plans, but
we'll talk about that stuff offline.
He's like, what plans? I don't have plans.
We'll tease it now. I have nothing else to contribute.
Such a good tease. Lane doesn't even know his plans yet.
My Uncle Howdy plans. My White Rabbit.
Spoiler. he goes outside.
I'm gonna go touch grass again. Go get my walks in. Hopefully, I fit in the frame better this time.
I really want you to just do a TikTok for like a month, and you tag this guy or mention his name every time.
This is your boy.
We're gonna be best friends now.
That's just me being petty, but there's that. Like, why is he walking all the fucking time? And explain to your wife, bad tuna. See
Fucking broken tuna.
broken tuna.
Kyle -84 or whatever his name was.
I need you throwing all the tuna cans in your house in the trash. Fuck tuna. Like this shit. That's a new rivalry you've got going on. Second episode in. We've got your rivalry going already. Fuck Starkiss. Fuck tuna.
Love it.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going.
Speaking of the see my ass.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week with another episode doing the update for Raw, NXT. Well, I guess NXT, SmackDown. What's the Wednesday one? The speed round. Is it just speed? No.
Oh yeah, speed. I forgot about that.
Yeah, speed.
Speed match, isn't it?
Has a name. It may be just speed. They can use speed and not get called out for a drug, but I want LSD and we get called out for drugs, whatever.
I mean, yeah.
Listen.
Do a little AEW throw in. And TNA
Yeah,
if you
many
guys.
of us remember to watch it. Yeah.
I watch it.
Okay.
I don't watch TNA
I don't.
much. I watch it on YouTube. That's rough to watch. Like it's.
I think
It's
AEW
rough.
is rough to watch.
I don't know. AEW, at least I can go. Oh, it's a new company. It's a bunch of young guys, with the exception of WWE legend.
Ropes and move the fucking ring as he's hitting ropes and yeah, all day. And
Dude,
then
I
just
wa-
kill the person he fucking spears.
Braun Breaker.
Anyways, we'll be back next week with more professional wrestling updates. So stay tuned until then. Stay tuned to see how Broken Tuna's feud with Lane goes. All that good stuff. See if he fits better in the screen. I don't know.
It's gonna turn into a real feud now, damn.
It's his first battle before he goes and punches Triple H in the chest.
I will never punch Triple H. I am a Paul Levesque guy. All day.
Stay tuned for that.
That's not a promise.
Day.
Spoiler.
Otherwise, make sure to follow Two Guys on Gamepad on social media and Ring Rage Report on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. And Facebook. There we go. And Facebook.
Yeah. Go give Broken Tuna a follow too.
Till next time, everyone. Roggle, do your stupid little shtick.
I got nothing else. Fuck tuna. Bye, bitch.